Don't know why I look pink in the video. I think it's because I have too much pink stuff in my house. Oh well, you can deal with it. Hello and welcome back. My name is Krista Fredrickson and I teach choir and AP music theory at Centennial High School and theater at New Mexico State University. And today I'm going to be walking you through a very basic Canvas course. This is just how to set up and get started, and there is nothing fancy going in this class. It is just a simple tutorial for people who want to keep things nice and simple in their Canvas classes. So let's go ahead and get started. And there we go. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and open up my class, and I'm going to find a class I haven't done anything in. We'll just go with vocal music and start that. So as you can see, I have not put anything in this class yet, and I want to get started. And right now, my modules are my home page, and I am not a fan of that. That's not how I like to design my class. So the first thing I'm going to do is create a page. So I'm going to go to my pages here, select that, and then we're going to add page. We're going to call this the welcome page. So from here, we can add in pictures, we can add in fancy things, but I'm just going to put in a welcome letter because I want to make sure that they have some information that's really important to them. The other thing is that I want them to be able to find things on the home page. And so what I'm going to do is insert a table. So I'm just going to go through, and let's just make it 6 cells long. And so what we're going to do is we're going to come up with some important things. So I'm going to write syllabus, modules, netiquette, and then I'm going to do resources, videos, and YouTube. And this can be anything. This is just what I am choosing to do. So now I have these informations, and informations, plural. So what I want to do is actually center these because I just think that will look a little cuter. And this is not a step that you have to do, but I just think the more neat and tidy and easy it is to look at, the better. So we'll center all of this. And there we go. So then from here, I'm going to do center, and I'm going to say, get to know your Canvas course. And I'm doing that in all caps, and I'm going to make it bold so they know to look at it. And so, boom, I have it. So eventually, these are all going to become hyperlinks that they can click on, and I will show you how to do that. But for now, let's go ahead and save it. And then what I want to do is publish the course. So you're just going to come to this square and hit publish. Okay, so now that it's published, you can go over to your snowman and you can use it as your front page. Once you've set this as your front page, you can go back to home, and then you're going to navigate over to the right hand side where it says choose home page, and then you're going to use your page's front page. So now they see this lovely welcome page with my modules. Now again, this is very, very simple, and this is what I want to use as my front page. So another thing that I don't like is that this is called Vocal Music 2 P4 Fredrickson. I'm not a fan of that. I want it to say the name of the class, and we're pretending that this is a theater class. So I'm going to go down to my settings, and I'm going to rename this theater. And let's say the theater happens at 4th period. So now we can see this up at the top says this. Once I change that and I say update course details, it says 4th period. So if I go home, it's going to say in the corner 4th period theater, which is really, really nice. Okay, so that's where I'm getting started with that. So now we need to upload some files that people might want to have. So what I'm going to do is go down to my files, and we're going to upload some files. So right now I have an empty file folder. So I'm going to click upload, and then I'm going to look for some certain things. So the first thing I'm going to look for is a syllabus. And I know I have one. Okay, so let's just go, we'll pretend this is my theater syllabus. Oh, there's a theater syllabus. And we'll open it up, and now I have that file saved, okay? The next thing I want to upload is my netiquette policy. So I have that saved as netiquette. and saved. So I have both files up. These are the files that I'm going to want to link to. They're uploaded and they're good to go. So what I'm going to do is let's start with the netiquette policy. Let's open this up and you can see that they can see the netiquette policy, but it also gives me a link to it because it is a web page. So I'm going to go into the navigation and I'm going to press Control or Command V, and then I'm going to get out of there. And what I like to do actually is open up a second browser window so I can go back and forth. And if you remember, we're working in my 4th period theater class, my pretend class. This is not really my class. And I'm gonna click edit. So from here, remember we're doing our netiquette. So I'm gonna highlight netiquette, and then I'm going to put link to URL. So then this window pops up and I'm gonna copy and paste and insert the link. Once I do that, we'll go ahead and save the class just so you can see. And you can see this is now a hyperlink and I can click netiquette. And it opens it up. Boom. Just like that. It is lovely. So now let's close this out. And we have that, and let's go home because we're in 4th period, and let's do this for other things. So back in my files, and again, like I said, I like to have other windows open with the same class so I can just toggle back and forth between pages, and then I don't have to go do as much going back. So now we're going to do syllabus. So again, I'm going to highlight, link to URL, insert link. Save. Okay, now the same thing here, I'm going to go back here. I'm going to click, this guy needs to get out of the way. I need to click close and we're going to go home. And then we're going to find our modules. Now I haven't created modules and I'm going to show you in the next video how to do that. But what I'm going to do is control copy and I'm going to edit this. And then modules. Whoops, see what I did there? I made a mistake. I just copied and pasted instead of inserting the link. Okay, so now I have this really nice home page and you can continue the process to link the rest, and then these will link right to those pages, and that's how you get started with making a home page in Canvas. Stay tuned for my next video, which is going to be about how to create modules.